Howdy, y'all. Welcome to Air Gun Sunday. We got a new to me Marksman Air Pistol. Now, we normally take a trip to Round Top, Texas twice a year. You got a fall and a spring show where it's basically a big, huge antique show. Stretches for miles and miles out of Round Top, Texas. So I always looking for air gun stuff, reloading stuff, just gun related stuff, whatever I can find, tools. That's what I go looking for. But seen this sitting up on the shelf, kind of in the middle of nowhere where you wouldn't even think it would be, It was in a section that really had nothing to do with shooting or anything. But I seen it sitting up there, so I got it down and looked at it, and it's like, oh, okay, it's coming home with me. I don't care. He had a price tag on it, and I got him down a few dollars. But because when I looked at it, it's like I gotta have it. So I had one of these when I was a kid. The one I probably had was an HBR. This is actually a 1010, but it's one of the better 1010s because it's still all metal. So let's get her opened up and look at it. Here's the instruction manual still with it. Had a tin of pellets with it, and I'm sure there was some other stuff in here, but I don't remember what all came in them. But Gibson's, and Gibson's, as far as I know, has been out of business for a while. The only one I even knew of was when I'd go visit my cousins in Lufkin, Texas. There was a Gibson's there. But whoever purchased this wrote on their box or on the instruction manuals when they bought it, 9/17/76. And it's OTASCO. So I researched that. That is Oklahoma Tire and Service Company. Kind of like a Western Auto from my neck of the woods, or White's. But yeah, got all the stuff in it. Anyway, let's just pull this thing out and look at it. This thing looks like it was almost never fired. Got a little bit of wear right there on the paint. A little bit right there, and those are the places that you would normally, because you're cocking it and then you're opening up the breech here. So that's, but other than that, man, it's almost no. There's a little spot right there, and it's like brand new. Now this one was made in Torrance, California. They started out in LA and then moved to Torrance. The original Marksmans were quite a bit different, and then when in 56 or 58, they started making them like this. And they ran up to 77 before they started making them a little different. And I'll show you a little bit of difference here. This one's all metal. And when they switched over, they started using some plastic. It started looking like this. Now, I picked this one up a couple years ago. It did not work. With my help from a friend, Ian, between him the articles he wrote along with Tom Gaylor, and a couple of videos on YouTube. I got it all working again, fully functionable. But let's do a little comparison here if we can get them all both in the camera here. It's like, first of all, you can tell the dies were different. The tops are still metal on both of them. It has BB caliber, and then the 4.5 millimeters in parentheses now. And you know, these are like stamped in more than, I guess they're not. They kind of feel stamped, but they may be raised. Go to the other side. Still got the manufacturing where they manufactured them. But you notice the newer one has the warnings on it and the old ones don't. Flip it back over this way. They made room for putting the safety stuff on it right here versus it's not that way here, and it's just says on and off as far as the safeties go. But here they changed that. Metal trigger, plastic trigger. The breech is plastic here. That's pretty much all the difference I really see on them. But anyway, let's get back to the other one. And now the newer ones don't even look like these at all. So, but they're not high velocity. They're fairly low power. I mean, they're only like 200 feet per second or something like that, maybe even less. But here's how they function: is you release the slide release, kind of like the safety on a 1911. You pull that back, and at this point you can do whatever you want to do. If you got BBs in it, you need to have it pointed kind of up if you're doing it, so the BBs will go in and they won't fall out. But at this point you can push on the bottom right here, flip it up. You can load a pellet if you want. If you need to refill your BB reservoir right there. And it also shoots darts. We'll be shooting some of them pretty soon here. But load your pellet, close it back up, push it back shut. The safety is on right now. Then you push the safety off, aim and fire. That's all there is to it. Pretty neat. Say I had one when I was a kid, played with it a lot. Don't know what happened to it. Wished I still had it, because that would have been a third model that I had. I studied some of the history on it, and as soon as I start the video, I forget it all. You know, old age is getting to me. But anyway, this is just what I got, and we will be doing a shooting video on it soon. So we got some things coming through the mail, and when it gets here, then we'll be ready to do a shooting video. But anyway, just thought I'd share this with y'all. This was coming home with me. I don't care. I paid a decent price for it. It wasn't too bad. These will probably never get shot. I'll probably leave them just like they are. Won't even unseal it. But we do have some darts to shoot in it now. And we got some other stuff coming, like I said. But even the box, not too bad. It's a little wore, but it's not too bad. Kind of strange, this box though. Look at it. The writing is correct. The writing is correct. It's upside down on this side, and upside down on that side. Just kind of strange that I noticed. Don't know if they was all like that or not, but anyway. All right. Hope to see y'all soon on the range video. Thanks for watching, everybody.